Welcome back to the Office Marketing Podcast with Mike Swigert, the podcast all about sales tips, mindset, and value bombs. 5 questions to help make your day more productive and learn a thing or two. Here is your host, best-selling author, Mike Swigert.
Hey, everybody. Thank you. Really, thank you for taking a little bit of time. I take a good amount of time trying to put together quick tidbits. Again, just things that you can kind of grab, apply, really just kind of, maybe it settles in the first time you listen to it, maybe the second, maybe the third. But really, today, we're talking about something I wish I knew 30 years ago. I really did. I got this from a friend of mine, Ryan Levesque. He is a absolute rock star marketer. And he gave a talk one time about the single most important question in any sales process. So I will tell you, one time I was up in Holland, Michigan with a large furniture manufacturer. And I was new to furniture. It's really new. I just come out of lighting, and I really thought I knew lighting really well. I'd put together many 7- and 8-figure deals when it came to lighting. And I got recruited over to furniture. And here I'm in furniture. And if you know anything about furniture, I didn't know what a BoxFox file was. I mean, I knew nothing. I knew absolutely nothing. But I did know pain points, right? So here I am, I'm up this big manufacturer, $3 billion company, and I'm trying to learn their products. And I'll never forget this, but by the end of the week, I had to do a presentation on their chairs. They had 3 different chairs. Let me see, it was the Zodi, Very, and Lively. 3 different sort of good, better, best. But they're actually all great chairs. Like, they're all phenomenal chairs. Wonderful brand. And I had to do a presentation to the leadership of this company. And they had literally the director of the seating team was on this team that I had to pitch to. The director of operations was there. The director of VP of sales was there. They had all kinds of leadership. And I had to do a 45-minute presentation at the end of this week to the sales team. And they were just like, "Oh my gosh, that was amazing. You're so good. How long have you been in furniture?" And I'm like, I've been in, about that while. Yeah. Oh, I got to take this call. Sorry. But it was one of those where I didn't really know a lot about the chairs. I mean, I had, I don't know, a little bit of time to figure it out, but I knew how to ask the questions to find out what was their pain point. So I started out my presentation by asking each person, and each person was supposed to represent sales and CEO and facilities and HR and all these different departments. And I really asked them, really, what's important to you? But here's a way that Ryan Levesque has put it. And I want you to listen. He sequenced the question better than what's important to you. And I really like what he did. And I wish I knew this really 30 years ago. So here's how he states it verbatim. Okay. When it comes to X, right, which is your product or service, when it comes to X, what is your biggest challenge or struggle? And please be as detailed as possible. All right. Now listen to that question, guys. This is great, right? When it comes to X, what is your biggest challenge or struggle? And please be as detailed as possible. What a great question to ask during a discovery session with a client or a first lunch.
This episode of the Office Marketing Podcast is brought to you by Fusion Advisory. We help commercial contractors generate leads online profitably. Check us out at fusion-advisory.com.
And mean it and listen. And don't just say oh, I'm going to listen to this, so now I'm going to put together my sales pitch. No. Empathize. Find out what their real pain is. Don't just key on one thing either. Find out what their multiple. When it comes to, again, your product or service X, what is your biggest challenge or struggle? Don't stop there. Ask them. Please be as detailed as possible. And shut up. And just absolutely just sit there and shut up. Listen to that person, because they're going to say things that are very unique to them, right? It might be when it comes to furniture, or when it comes to lighting, you guys are just all full of crap. Or when it comes to flooring, I just feel like everyone's the same. And sometimes I get, crap install, and sometimes I get good install, and I just don't know what to get. Guys, that's what's going to happen. And then don't stop and solve the problem right there. Stop and listen. Guys, when it comes to X, what is your biggest challenge or struggle? Please be as detailed as possible. Ask that, put it in your words. Maybe there's a way like, hey, what's your, when it comes to, again, lighting, flooring, design. Hey, when it comes to interior design, what's your biggest challenge? And could you kind of just let me know, like get into the details, get into the nitty gritty, and just let me know as much as possible that you can let me know. It says so much. It makes you genuine and authentic immediately, because you're not trying to do, I have a client that calls it a techno vomit. You're not trying to just tell them, hey, look how great we are, because your team at your psychology team and sociology team have already told you what all the client's problems are. No, because every client is unique and different. Guys, listen, ask this simple question. When it comes to X, what is your biggest challenge or struggle? Please be as detailed as possible. You will learn so much. And if you ask that question to prospects 5, 6, 7 times a week, think about you're getting a PhD in what the challenges are in society. Maybe if you're a sales leader and you have a sales team, why don't you give this question and say, hey, everybody, this week, I want you to ask 3 people this question. And then I want you to come back next week and I want you to share the answers. You want to do some market research? There you go. There you go, right? Please be as detailed as possible. When your sales team comes back and they go, oh, yeah, their problem was everything's commoditized and everyone's the same, No, stop. Dig deeper. What is it really? So thank you, Ryan Lebesque. I'm totally taking this from you. I'm not making any money off this. So, but it is a great question to ask. And if you really had this in your mind, maybe on a notepad or maybe somewhere before you go into any early sales meeting, if you ask this question, if your team asks this question, you're going to learn a lot. You're going to understand a lot, and you're going to find out pretty early whether your company has the solution to address that problem. All right, guys. All right. Again, I hope you found this enjoyable, fun, and in the essence of enlightenment. And if you did like it, maybe send it to a friend, share the podcast. We're growing fast. And if you can, leave a review, 5-star preferably. I love those 5-star reviews, and you guys are absolute rock stars, and go attack the day. Thanks.
Thanks for listening to the Office Marketing Podcast. Be sure to join the conversation on our YouTube channel, LinkedIn, and Facebook pages. If you enjoyed the episode, head over to iTunes to subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.